Well, hello and welcome to something that is a little bit different because we've never done it before. So we thought we would try and do something different in the times of where you can't play anything digitally. I thought we might go and try something with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And so we've gone and got the bundle box and we're going to do a live unboxing. As you can see, all still sealed, all brand new. Literally delivered yesterday, so I thought we would save a bit of time on Saturday to bring you a little video, and then we'll put that on the old Tinterweb. So to try and make sure we have got all bases covered, we have gone and prayed to the old shredder god, and we have gone and got ourselves some lovely black gloves. Well, hey, fantastic. Pair of scissors. All safety precautions are maintained. So, let's begin. Number one done. So, we have no idea what the cards are, we have no idea what the values of them are, but what we have done is we have got everything ready so we can go and type them in one by one as we want to try and find out what they are and how much they are worth, because I can assure you I have absolutely no idea what the value of any of these cards are whatsoever. So we are going to find out together in a little journey. So don't expect anything professional, because I can assure you we are going to be as least professional as possible, but I'm sure it's going to be as entertaining as possible for you. So if you're watching this on a much faster speed, probably well done to you. Everybody else, well, we'll all find out together. So, lovely black gloves, aren't they? Lovely. Fresh seal is broken. Lovely, there we go. So the whole reason I bought this box, in case you were curious, is because I intend to do a display, and the main idea is to use the box on the shelf and have that as part of it, because I think that personally is a very, very clever box. Very simple, very effective, but that on a shelf I think is going to look rather good. So we'll pop that just there. So we have now got the innards of the box. So let's see what we get. Very nice. Very nice. Hey, lovely. I want to try and get him as the Funko Pop. As you might imagine, a little bit of a fan of the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtle Funko Pops. Quick highlight, by the way, none of you have seen that. None of you can get it, not unless you want to spend hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds. And if you want to buy it off me, you'll need £2,000, because I am not selling it for any less. Absolutely, categorically not. So, we'll put that to the one side. So, what do we got? Got our deck of cards, very nice. Good. Very nice, very good, very good. Very good. Same thing. So, got the dice again. Another reason why I bought this. I think it's got quite a clever little cool down dice, to be fair. I'll never use it, to be honest, unless I actually play a game, which I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to do, because I wouldn't know where to go. But anyway, I think that's quite cool myself. And so there is one empty box. And lovely, lovely packs. Look at those packs, baby. Look at those. Look at them, amazing. Look at them. Ding, 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 ding. So that one is my favourite one. So that one may not get opened. May keep that one. Nice. Probably open that one first. Very good. I have a theory on these that some of these will only give you certain ones and certain other ones will only give you certain other ones. So you've got 3 of each there, and there's 9 packs in total. Pop that in there. Pop the dice just there. All lovely and sealed, to be fair. So what we can do is we can put those to one side just there. Pop them just there. There we go. Put those just there. Well, at some point it's going to stop sliding down. There we are. Finally. Oh, I used the dice. There we go. That's a good idea. Hey. Superb. So now you can all see. Where did we open this one? Leave it there. There we go, finally. Take it off nice and softly. Try and prepare the quality of the cards. Maintain the quality. Very nice. Look at that lovely shiny one. Simple plains one, basic lands. From what I understand, these ones are pretty expected. I do quite like the way that they've got little designs on the bottom, to be honest. Would have liked this bigger, that smaller. Don't know if it needs to take up so much space, in my opinion. First time ever buying. Don't want to mean any offence to any professional people, but as a first time buyer, I'd have thought that'd have been smaller, personally. Everyone always likes a mountain. Always forests, many, many, many forests. Seen many people pulling forests, to be fair. Pretty standard stuff, I would say. I would have thought they could have done more with these, to be fair. There seems to be too many of them. I don't know how you play them, don't know what you do with them, but to be fair, there seems too many. I don't know. Maybe a noob thing to say, but I don't know. Yeah, they look pretty standard to me. I don't think there's anything special there. I would say they are very nice. I'm sure they are lovely. Everyone will love them. Don't want to say anything negative because I'm sure there's nothing negative to say. They are lovely looking cards, to be fair. Don't think there's anything wrong with those. They all look the same on the back. Yeah, pretty much that. Absolutely. So we'll pop you into the box there for the time being, because we're not going to waste the time on putting those into silvers. So forest, mountain, swamp, island, plains. Very good. Very good, very good, very good. Very nice. So I've got Shredder, Shark, Killer Clone. Legendary creature. So let's see. There we are. 4 of 4. I've got to be honest, I don't know if that's worth anything, but I quite like that. It's nice. I do quite like that. That's definitely a display piece, I think. I would say that's a display piece, wouldn't you? I mean, look at the quality of that. Is that not good? The quality of that. Very sharp, very nice edges. Got a nice little gloss tint to it. It's very nice. Very nice. I think we will look after you. You can be the first prize possession into these very expensive plastic material items. There we go. Keep it upside down. There you go. I promise you professional at every opportunity, didn't I? There we go. Started with the upside down ones. There we go. Even gone to the expense of, oh, check me out. Check this out. Plasticness everywhere. Everywhere's got plastic, plastic, plastic. Everybody wants a plastic. So apparently just slot that in there like this. Like all the professionals do that you see on YouTube. Oh, look at the professional nature of how I'm doing this. Oh, skill. There we go. Can we do that push in there? No, not really. Told you, professional, all the way, all the way. I saw a lady tapping it down once. There you go, maybe. Oh, tapping works. I see. No. Does it work? I don't know. Well, you're good enough. You can stay there. Look at that. Make you pride of position. No, that's not going to work because that's going to make you slide all the way down, isn't it? There we go. Let's take one of these from there. And we can pop you on for the proud display for everybody to see. I bet it's going to fall over now. Can you all see that? Maybe. You can see. So, I'm going to pick these ones. I'm going to do these last because I think these are the best ones. I think the best pulls are in these ones. Everything I've seen on the internet from the YouTubes that are available, I think these are the best ones. I have no proof of that, but we're going to find out whether or not there's a complete thesis that are completely broken. But I reckon these ones are the most common. Just these three here. I reckon they're all common. I reckon I get the least quality out of those compared to all the others. So let's find out. Bring in the scissors. Oh, maximum quality. Maximum quality. There we go. Making sure. There we go. Look, see, no foldings, no nothing. There we go. Look at it. Oh, the professional nature of this. Oh, that's outstanding. Oh, check this out. They'll be subscribing like crazy for the professional nature of this. Ooh. Ooh. Oi. Stomped by the foot. Yes. Mind transfer protocol. The image is a bit difficult to see really on that one. I thought it had gone a bit more brighter. Very nice. Rock soldiers though. Rock soldiers. Whatever you are. Ooh, zoo escapes. Zoo escapes. Do quite like that. Bit of rock steady. Bit of bebop. High flying ace. Ooh. 40 lead. No idea. Absolutely none. Ice cream kitty. I'm assuming they're all common so far. Oh, you. Oh, lessons from life. Sorcery. Very nice. I wonder what that one does. That one, draw 3 cards. You may put a land card from your hands onto the battlefield tapped. Interesting. Interesting. I do like that one. Interesting. Ooh. Oh, Casey Jones. Oh, hello. What are you? Casey Jones, Jury, Rig, and Justiciar. Justiciar. Okay. Legendary creature. Human berserker. Haste. When Casey Jones enters, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put them into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Interesting. That was very nice. That one there. So, a U. Seems like an all black one, I think. That's nice, isn't it? It is very nice. Lita, little orphan amphibian. Legendary creature. Alliance. Whenever another creature you control enters, choose one that hasn't been chosen this turn. Interesting. Very interesting. So, well, that's nice. Very nice, that one. Oh, Leonardo Big Brother. Legendary creature. Yes. Okay. Put you there, I think. So. Oh no. I knew it was going to fall down. I said it was going to fall down, didn't I? Wait, it's just going to keep falling down now. It's going to annoy me because I've only got one hand. Stop trying to annoy me. There we go. Right, legendary creature again. Flash. A rare card, I think this one is, because it's got an R on the bottom. You guys don't get sick during time travel, do you? Very nice. Ooh, Frog Butler. Ooh, what's that one? Ooh, that's quite nice, isn't it? Look at that one. Got some nice colours on that. That's well designed, that, isn't it? I think that's really good. And then there's 2 more to go. Knocked it down again. Forest and a mutagen. I've seen many people have that one. I don't think that one's really worth a lot. But that one seems to be a land. Okay, fine, lovely. So what we will do is we will put these back in the order of which they came. Although, no, I don't think so. I think what we'll do is we'll put them straight into the binders. I'll put you just there. There you go. You can go there. And then you can go there. Maybe almost like it was designed to work like that. There you go. Almost like it was designed. Can you see that? I think you can see that. Barely see that. You can barely see that. That's going to fall off again. I know it is. As soon as I move, it's going to fall. Does it every time. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Right. I'm going to go there for the time being. There we go. That's a bit easier for everyone to comprehend. So, we shall put the first one in. Casey Jones, very nice. Do like that one, to be fair. Do like that one. There we are. Nicely protected. So, nice and soft lip. Don't want to cause any damage. I'll put you just there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Clearly that's not going to work. So, take another one. The first two upside down, everything else is down the correct way. Lovely. That in there. Lovely. Well, I don't know if that first pack was good pack, bad pack, average pack, but I reckon that was pretty good for the first one. I reckon. Seemed to get a. I mean, I got that one. I was quite like. I like that one. To be honest, I do like that one. Now I'm pretty sure that is a common. I think that's a common. I think that's a common. So we won't put that one in just yet. But we will put Frog Butler, because we like Frog Butler. Frog Butler's amazing. There we go. Pop you in there. Nice and sorted. There we are. Looking lovely. So that one was the last one. That one was there. Those ones were the commons, if I'm not mistaken. Commons all the way throughout. So those can be there for that one. We can then put lessons from life, because you are a U card. We like you, not because it's a U, but just because figuratively speaking. There we are. Lovely. Gotta be honest, I did not think we would be 20 minutes in and we've only got through to the first pack. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This is taking longer than the first thought. But like they say, all good new things will probably take longer if you enjoy them. So I hope you are enjoying the fun and frivolities on this Friday night. Because it's Friday to some people, but it's Saturday for everyone else in the world. So hope you're enjoying it somewhere. If you're doing this on the Friday night of opening on the delivery day, I wish you all the very best. But I thought I would try and just give myself a little bit of time to try and watch anybody. And believe it or not, there is not as many people as I thought. So here we are. Lovely. So you and you and you can all be deck number 1. And what we will do is we will take those from there. We'll put them here. Make it easy. So, also got some slabs here just in case there's any amazing ones that might need to go into a case of some description. You never know, I might have already had it. And you're probably screaming at the PC screen going, "You idiot, you've already got a £1,000 card." I wouldn't know. I have no idea what is in these. None whatsoever. So, do we go for this one? Do we go? I think we'll go for that one again. I think we go for another one of those. Quite like that one. There we go. So. turn it around so therefore no one gets to see the first one. Okay. So apparently we have got robot. Now, robot looks like a decent little card. Ooh, look at that. That's very nice. That's lovely. That's lovely. So I'll put that one just there. So spin it around. And what do we got? So we've got common artifact food apparently. Anchovy and banana pizza, which I can tell you I would never consume. Negate. Okay, seems like another common. Mauser Foundry. Ragamuffin Raptor. Ragamuffin. Grounded for life. We'll be after that impression. Ooh, foot ninjas. That's quite nice, isn't it? Foot ninjas. That's pretty nice. Wonder what that one is. Sneak. When the creature enters, you gain 3 life. Well, that's probably got to be helpful, isn't it? That's probably got to be pretty helpful. That's got to be good, that is. So, punk frogs. Ooh. Everyone loves a donut, but they're tainted. Tainted treats. Tainted treats. Very nice. Destroy target artifact or creature. If its mana value was 4 or less, create a food token. It's an artifact with 2 something, sacrifice this token. You gain 3 life. Very interesting. Very interesting. Instant. Very nice. Put that one just there. April Reporter of the Weird. Seems to be very key in this deck of cards, April. Very key. General Trarg, Heart of Stone. It's another one. Trample. When General Targ enters, you may sacrifice another artifact. When you do, General Targ deals 4 damage to the target creature. Very nice. Very nice. So, I think that's a common one, to be fair. I don't think that's a special one at all. Casey Jones Vigilante. That's quite nice. I think that's a rare card, that one, I think, because it says R. When Casey Jones enters, draw 3 cards. At the beginning, your next upkeep. Discard 3 cards at random. Interesting. Okay, fine. Ooh, what's this one? Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice. I've got I'm probably wrong, and I apologise if I am, but I think that's a common. I think it is. It's got a C on it. Food headquarters. Yeah, land. So, just like the last 2, if I'm not mistaken. So, there was that one, forest. So that one was food headquarters. Followed by that one. Interesting. Okay, fine. So, if anyone actually does know any of the values of these cards already, you are welcome to put a comment in the chat, and I will happily go and see what your belief is and go and check it out later on. Because this is not a live video, but I will monitor the comments just to see what people think, see what people's feedback is, if any. To be fair, it's quite rare that people even bother to comment, so if you do, you won't get anything extra, you won't win any prizes, but you will see someone that actually will read your comment and probably will reply to you. So it's entirely up to you. So I think for speed purposes, what we will do is that we will we'll not put them all into the hard packs, otherwise you might be here for the next 4 hours. So, and I would imagine after probably half an hour to an hour, which is where most people are, you'll probably find that in the middle of everything, someone needs to phone me. Which obviously at 8:30 at night, someone can jog on. There we go. Clearly that one did not want to get used, so it doesn't have to get used. We can certainly provide it the opportunity of a non-usage piece of plastic, after all. So I thought that's all of those. So that's pack 2. This is pack 1. You've never seen a noob hold cards with such care and precision for the fear that he would ever damage anything. Even though these cards are probably worth 10p each. So please do not think that I am expecting these cards to be worth a lot of money. They're not. I don't know. So let's try one of these ones. So. See, so we've got one of these ones. See what this variant brings. You ready? And I think that's the second mutant, because I think I had a mutant out of the other one, I think. So that's a T. Token creature. Very nice. Very nice. So there we go. And big reveal. Way. So Squirrelanoids. I think that's a common. I don't think I've pulled a beauty there. I think that one's the standard one, to be fair. Artifact. C for common again. So we'll keep them in the same order, so at least we know which order we put them in. There we go. Try to be a bit more professional for all the lovely viewers out there. Common again, manhole missile. Okay, fine. Common Rocksteady Crash Courser. Seen that one many a time. I know that one's worth less than 2p. Less than 2p. I've seen that one online somewhere. It's 2p. 2p. This one looks like a common pack, if I was going to be honest. I think I'm getting a common pack. I feel like a common pack. I've already had that one. Mona Lisa. Oh, you. reach. Interesting. Very good. Second U, turtle layer. Oh, I did want a turtle layer, to be fair. I did see one of those. I was like, I quite fancy a turtle layer. So I'm glad I've got that one. That will be a nice one to keep. So again, a U. Shredder, unrelenting. As always, Shredder is forever the unrelenter. Again, many U's in this one. Many U's. And a rare card for Northampton Farm. I knew I was going to get that one. I think that's quite. I think there's a lot of those produced because I've seen a few of those before from people pulling them. April, Reporter of the Weird. Now I think I saw this one on a stream earlier from someone, and I think that one's supposed to be quite valuable. I'm not entirely sure why. I don't know if it is, but I think it could be. So that would be nice to keep, to be fair. Display that one, that'd be nice. Mountain, basic land, okay. So I think that one was a little bit more of a common factory, but there was a couple of good ones there. We had a few U's. That was always nice to have a few U's. So that one there. Go. Anything that is a C or a common, I don't think I won't put them straight into the jackets, just to save you the pain and the suffering of having to watch that. So I don't worry, I will learn as we go, as they say from all the professionals that you see. Again, that's a U. You thought that someone would have gone and researched what the letters mean, but no, because why would I want to do that? That sounds like there should be some work to do. So that one's in the order like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. There we go. And then Squirrelinoid was second, followed by that one. So that was first. There we go. So can move this one over here. 1, 2, 3. So we'll open one of these ones next. So I think if I'm correct, these ones should be the best ones. These ones should be the best ones. Common, I think. Common. 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 I think did I have that one earlier on? I don't think so. There's a U one. That's always nice, interesting. Okay, fine. Another U, Lord Dreg Insect Invader. Interesting, very nice, very good. Again, Michelangelo Game Master, common I think, to be fair. April O'Neil again, the hacktivist. rare card, that one. Not sure entirely its specific usefulness, but we'll find out shortly. Oh, that's a nice one. There's a nice bit of tint on that. Very nice. And then we seem to have got a legendary land, or sorry, a mutagen. So I think that one was the most common pack that we've had so far, to be fair. So that's a shame. So last one, second to last. Come on. So we put the rare one in. Common. Got a U. You'd have thought that U would have been ungraded, but no, apparently not. Maybe it means universal. Who knows? We'll find out soon enough. There we are. That one, all commons. Commons. There we go. Number 4. So, do them. So seeing as it was I would classify that as a bad pull pack. Let's give the chance of the immediate buyback of the power of the pull, and see if we can magically pull out a monster, a big juicy monster. Somebody felt like it was. Certainly shook the earth over there. We have a common again. Common. Maybe I'm incorrect, and the worst pack to buy is the one with Krang on it. Could well be. Everything pizza, the artifact food. Okay, fine. So there we go. That's nice. The Last Ronin's Technique. I do like that card. That is a nice card. That is a nice looking card. To be fair, that is nice. Another common for Raphael. April again for the rare. We've already seen a hacktivist. Punk Frogs, common. But it's got, that's nice. Very shiny. Very stylish. So, and then the land. Again, that's a nice land, to be fair. That is nice. That's a nice displayable land, I reckon. I would display that one. And then food for a token. Interesting. Okay, fine. So if we move that up there, that can then sit on there. That can sit on there. Those ones are pretty standard, so we won't wrap those for the time being. So that now leaves one set of each of those that remain. So now we will open the Raphael and the Leonardo pack. There we are. There we are. So Shredder's Revenge. Pretty common, I think, to be fair, that one. Common again. Common again. Common again. Common again. Yep, we are noticing a trend in this one. We are definitely noticing a trend in this one. There we are. Koya, Death from Above. When Koya enters exile up to one of the target creature, at the beginning of the next and end step, you may pay. If you don't, return that card to the battlefield under the owner's control. Interesting. West Wind Avatar. Seems nice. Very good. Into Brainiac Unleashed. Sorcerer. Sorcery. Yeah, no, Sorcerer. Sorcerer, very nice. Ooh. Ooh, Leonardo's Cutting Edge. Very nice. That's nice. Very stylish. I do like these. Those are quite displayable, I reckon. And then a rare card for Ninja Teen. Level 1, 2 and 3. Skateboard. Nice. Nice, very nice, look at that. That's very stylish. Artifact equipment. We've got another forest. And another mutagen. Okay. So we will just put you into the protector to make sure you are absolutely fine. We'll put the rare one in there as well. There we are. Take the skateboard. So that's all. Brilliance Unleashed. Again, have no idea about these cards. They could be amazing. They could be the best things that you've ever seen in a deck so far. I wouldn't have a bunny of an idea. That's part of the fun and the enjoyment of not knowing anything and just knowing that you've either potentially got lucky for a nice display, because the only reason I'm doing all this is to make a nice little card display of the cards that I quite like. Given the fact that I like Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles, I thought, why not get involved? Because I certainly don't like Pokemon, not interested in it, it's not my thing, it just never has been. So, wishing everyone all the very best, but that's just not my thing. So, those ones can go there, so back to front. The land was before that one, then that one, then that one, then that one, then that one. There we go. Commons, commons. There we are. So. See if we can do this under an hour. So there is the last pack of the ones with April on the front, which I said was going to be possibly the worst ones. So that would be that one and that one, because they were second. So there's one in there. Common, 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 common. Yep. Oh, new generation's technique. Nice. Interesting. Interesting. Bit of an anime style, that one. Ray Fillet Man Ray. Check you out. Hey, hey. Wow, that's nice. That is nice, isn't it? Again, shredder's technique now. Nice. A couple of decent shredder ones, to be fair. Donatello. I think I've seen that one before. Rare card. Sally Pride, Lioness Leader. Well, there you go. You knew there was going to be one in there at some point, and that's the one that it's for, apparently. Okay, fine. Can move on from that one. So again, nice little coloration there. Still common. Land. Make your move. And token artifact again. So again, I would say that was the most commonistic one that we've got. I would say that one's probably the most common out of all of them so far. So the theory is currently holding up because of those 3 packs. I would say that we've probably had the least highest quality. So illegitimate business has got legend L status. So token architect, legend. Whoop. Make a move was second to last. There we go. Cowabunga. I'll put the rare one in just because. Probably the least used card in the deck, I bet, for most people. Common. Yeah, all commons. That's a special one. Yeah. So that one there, that one there, that one there. Oh, shredder's technique. Take that one out. Put you into a protective sleeve. Oh, you knew that was going to happen, didn't you? You just knew it. It was always going to happen. That looks better than anything we've done so far. I should have thought about that before you started. There you go. So down to the last remaining 2. Which one do we do first? Personally, I'm leaning to that one. I think that one could be the best one. Out of all of those, I think that's going to be the better one. So we're going to open this one next, and we'll leave this one to last. Go straight through his scalp. There we go. I'm going to scalp a monster. The holy grail of all holy grails. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. You know you want to. Common. You know you were expecting these commons. Pretty good. Ooh, turtle blimp. I used to own one of those when I was a kid. Hard-won life. Very nice. Very good. Very nice. Karaya's technique. That's nice. Common. And the rare leatherhead swamp stalker. Okay. Okay. That's nice. There we go, shredder. There you go, unrelenting. Look at that bad boy out. That is nice, isn't it? That is a good quality card, that. Just the style of it, I think that's nice. Doesn't matter how much value, it could be worth 3p, I don't care. I just think it looks nice, that does. Very impressive. And then Mutant Town and copy. Okay. Well, so that one. You seem to have gone upside down again. Well done to the printer. Common. All commons. Done. The final pack. The very final pack. The final one is here. What will we get out of this one? Hopefully we're just going to have some amazing God pack out of nowhere. Statistically unlikely. It's going to be 1 in 20 million, but who knows? It could be the one that we've all been waiting for that's going to make me many millions, send me around the world, and it's going to provide me a common. There we go. Statistically likely that we would get that, and we got that. So hardly any surprise there. Common. Common. Common, 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 very much repeating. Ooh, ooh, hello. Paramecium Colonyx. Ooh, Venus Torn Between Worlds. That's not bad. Venus Torn Between Worlds, not too bad, that one. Very nice. Winged Bat on the Belfry. Oh, check that out. We have a Leonardo leader in blue. A nice U1 again. Holding up its truth, and they said this would be the best pack so far, and it has been. That's an M. That's an M. That's nice. That is nice. What does that say? So, flying, when this creature enters, if you can cast it, you may put a card you own from the outside of the game into your hand. That's a bit of a bad boy. Oh, this is the best deck that we've pulled so far, I think. Armagon Future Shark. Nice, very nice that is. That is nice. So then we've got the lands, and then, yep, you knew it. So that is all of the packs that have been opened. I hope that you have enjoyed watching a complete noob open a set of pack of cards, and I assume that you are not screaming at the screen going, that's worth £10,000, because I don't think any of them will be. But nevertheless, if you can, and you have seen a card that you haven't seen elsewhere, do let me know, because it'd be quite nice to be told by someone who does know what they're doing what cards I actually do have. So do feel free to like and subscribe and leave comments and take the proverbial out of me. I have no problem at all. That's absolutely your prerogative. But if you do think that it's worthwhile buying a pizza box, do let me know, because I do quite like the idea of the pizza box and just having a bit of fun, really. It's the closest thing to WAXP gaming that I've seen for many a year, and that's not been since 2021, 2022. So it has been a barren spell of online gaming abilities. Never mind. So common. Those are all the standards. Put them into the pull order. There we go. So that's all nice and correct. Go. So a full set of cards. There we are. Very nice. Well, I hope you've enjoyed watching. It's been fun trying to show you some Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but I hope that it inspires you to go and spend £40–50 or whatever it would be on a deck, because I've got to be honest, I think they are really worth the value for the equivalent of, what did I spend, £60, £65, £70 on a pre-order. So I would wholly recommend, and if you like it, do leave me a subscription.